The key tasks and priorities in a company are to concentrate for results. It's not so much doing things right as doing the right things. It's being effective more than being efficient. So you've got to concentrate on what really needs to be done. A business really only does 4 things: sales, fulfillment, delivery, and payment. That should be your mantra. Those 4 things. Put a sign up if you have to. If you're not doing that, we don't need you. And you shouldn't be working on other stuff. Now, a lot of these details are very specific. They seem trivial, but they're critical. As Richard III said, my kingdom for a horse. Well, my kingdom for an invoice or an order. So do the small things and do them right. The next thing is, don't use the big company model. Too many small companies do that. Tom Peters says, if you can stop it before you build it, it's a lot better than trying to downsize it. Remember something, and I noticed this with digital equipment. Every time they laid off people, the service got better. Why did it get better? They could have less meetings. The problem was, as they readjusted to their smaller size, they got worse again. Then we prayed for downsizing. When they downsized again, service got better. The point about big companies is they've got a lot of fat, and that's not the right model. As a matter of fact, now large companies are trying to use the small company model. So don't let us abandon it. The next thing is, don't hire staffers. You don't need marketing people to tell you there are 1 billion people in China. You need marketing people to get orders. You don't need the flash, you need the actual work. And that means, by the way, doers tend to be not as interesting and not as flamboyant, but they're the ones that carry the water. Then, there are a bunch of things not to do. Cut the meetings, cut the PR, cut the conventions. Go see your customers, stop meeting, get things done. Your overall job is to make it work. And the way you do that is, in many ways, to refine your own talents. We talked about the talents earlier. You've got to work on them. You've got to protect your endurance. You can't get beat down. You've got to protect your enthusiasm. So if you've got somebody throwing mud at you that's bringing you down, you've got to change that situation. So that's what you have to do.